gentle, whimsical music begins. Hello, little explorers, and welcome to our story corner. Today, we're journeying deep into a lush, green forest where our tale begins. Settle in, get comfy, and let's discover the story of a very special hero. Once upon a time, nestled amongst towering trees and sparkling streams, there lived a little mouse named Chintu. Now, Chintu wasn't just any mouse. He was small, yes, but his heart was full of courage, and his mind was brimming with bright ideas. He lived a happy and peaceful life with all his friends in the jungle, the chirpy birds, the playful squirrels, and the wise old owl. They were one big, happy family, sharing berries and stories under the warm sun. Life in the forest was perfect. But one day, a shadow fell over their peaceful home. A huge, menacing lion stomped into the forest. His roar echoed through the trees, making the leaves tremble. "I am the new king of this jungle," he bellowed, his voice dripping with the arrogance. The lion was powerful and cruel. He prowled through the clearings, scaring everyone he met. He didn't care about the forest's harmony. He only cared about his own power. Soon, no one could live in peace. The birds stopped singing, the squirrels stopped playing, and a blanket of fear covered the once joyful forest. The animals huddled together, their eyes wide with worry. "What are we going to do?" they whispered. "How can we get rid of this terrible lion?" They felt helpless against such a mighty beast. Seeing his friends so scared and sad, Chintu's little heart ached. He watched from his tiny mouse hole as the lion bossed everyone around. He couldn't just stand by and do nothing. "This isn't right," he thought, twitching his whiskers with determination. "Someone has to do something, and that someone might as well be me." An idea, small at first, but growing brighter and bolder, began to form in his clever mind. Chintu knew he couldn't face the lion with strength, but perhaps he could face him with wit. He decided it was time to rally the troops. He scurried from burrow to nest, gathering all the animals for a secret meeting. In a hidden glade, under the silvery light of the moon, Chintu stood on a small mushroom and addressed the nervous crowd. He explained his plan, his voice clear and confident. At first, the other animals were terrified. "Challenge the lion? Are you crazy, Chintu? He'll eat us all," a rabbit exclaimed, his ears drooping. But Chintu didn't falter. He explained every step of his plan, showing them how their unity could be stronger than the lion's roar. He reminded them of their happy home and how it was worth fighting for. Slowly, inspired by the little mouse's incredible bravery, their fear turned into hope. One by one, they nodded. "We're with you, Chintu," they declared. They would stand together. The very next morning, the united animals, led by the small but mighty Chintu, marched towards the lion's den. With his friends standing right behind him, Chintu called out, "Lion, your rule of fear is over. We ask you to leave our forest and let us live in peace." The lion emerged, laughing a deep, rumbling laugh. "You? A tiny mouse and your scaredy cat friends are telling me to leave?" he sneered, and let out a deafening roar. But Chintu stood his ground. He didn't run. He puffed out his chest and challenged the lion, darting around his giant paws with surprising speed. The lion swiped and lunged, but he couldn't catch the quick little mouse. He grew tired and frustrated. Seeing Chintu's fearless spirit and the unwavering support of the other animals standing together, something shifted in the lion. He was amazed. He had never seen such courage, especially from someone so small. He finally realized his mistake. Bullying and fear were not true strength. True strength was bravery and unity. Humbled, the lion lowered his head. "I was wrong," he admitted, his voice quiet for the first time. "Your bravery has taught me a valuable lesson." He apologized to all the animals for his terrible behavior. And with that, he turned and walked away, leaving the forest for good. As the lion disappeared, a great cheer erupted. Peace and happiness flooded back into the jungle. The birds began to sing their sweetest songs, and the squirrels chattered with joy. Everyone praised Chintu, lifting him onto their shoulders. He wasn't just Chintu the mouse anymore. He was Chintu the hero, who taught everyone that no matter how small you are, a brave heart and a clever mind can move mountains or even a lion. And so the forest lived happily ever after, always remembering the day a little mouse saved them all. What a wonderful story. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed our tale, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.